let's do the math and specifications on this Taida big intake for the AF 1618 engine. Now there's a couple of things on this label that can throw people off. Okay, it says it's a PK36M right here, and it also says over here intake Taida big valve 40 millimeter. Okay, and the PKW is 33 to 36. There are two different types of measurements, what they're talking about. This is what they mean. Okay. And this is going to be in inches, but it's very simple. When it says 40 millimeter big valve right here, what they're talking about is the God, let's see if I can get this on here better. Damn it. They're talking about the outside diameter of this rubber spigot. Okay, when they're talking about 40 millimeter, all right? And then the other measurement they talk about is a PKW 33 to 36. Now what they're talking about there is the carburetor, but this is the inside diameter right here, right? Where it's like inch and, this is like inch and a half. Okay, so that would be your 33 millimeters. Your outside, or that'd be a 36. Your outside here would be about 2 inches, and that would be your 40 millimeter. So when you see all those specifications, they're talking about what the intake will fit and the size of its fitting. They're talking about inside and outside diameter of your carb. Okay. Now this is an old camera. I've used it for all my videos, and the battery's not very good on it, so we'll see what we can do. This is your standard CT intake that you can buy that fits on your standard Honda Elite or Dio block. And you can see it fits right here. These either come in silver or black. Sometimes they call this the black manifold. There's nothing different about it. It's the exact same thing. But as you can see, the intake, or the intake into the engine is very small. Okay, there's a problem right there, which theoretically this big intake won't fix. So the intake on the inside diameter of the big one is about, I don't know, 2 inches. 2 inches. On the smaller one, it's about 1.5 inches. So you're looking at 25% more volume for the big intake compared to the small one. And then we look at the reed sides valves, which are these right here for the larger, the Taida. Why they send you metal, and they send you another set of plastic ones, and it's a nice little setup. They give you the tools and everything. But the reed valve size on these, on the big Taida, is about close to 2 inches wide. On the standard CT, it's about 1.5 inches. So you can see you have a lot more area in the big Taida intake right here. You see, we have a lot more intake, a lot more area right here. The problem with all this is that the books tell us that all of these huge intakes are going to go into this little tiny, these two little tiny ports right here. All right.